ABC Arena, we've been waiting a long time to see these two get it on. Alongside me, English fighting legend Johnny Nelson.
About time, too.
And now it's time for our tale of the tape. And here he is, Terence Crawford, 173 centimeters tall, tipping the scales at the 135-pound limit, and he's got a reach of 188 centimeters. And he'll be facing Dalton Thunder Smith. He stands at 176 centimeters tall with a reach of 178 centimeters.
Brawlers are a nightmare. You've got to be strong and fit. Use that long reach, use that long jab. Do it that way, you'll be safe all night.
Terence "Bud" Crawford, the undisputed lightweight champion of the world. He also can crack at welterweight, one of the best to ever do it. Dalton Thunder Smith fighting out of the Steel City of Sheffield, United Kingdom. This lightweight has a very bright future in front of him.
I'm so excited for this fight. There is no nonsense here.
The fighters are in the ring. It's time for the official introductions. Here's the Hall of Famer, Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Omaha, Nebraska, here is an acclaimed three-division champion of the world, Terence "Bud" Crawford. Fighting out of the blue corner, introducing from Sheffield, England, an English super lightweight title holder, Dalton Thunder Smith.
What a pleasure it is to be here in this environment. What a venue for this showdown.
You can't beat a good old-fashioned rivalry. When there's guts, when there's feeling, when there's heart involved, that's when you get a good fight, one-on-one.
We've waited a long time for this fight. It's here, and the fighters are good to go. And there's the bell to start the round. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. That's another scoring shot. That counter punch caught him clean. When are we going to see a jab from these two? One of the hottest tickets around. It's standing room only for this, our main event.
This is not just hype. We are in for something special tonight. What an arena, what an atmosphere.
Will the referee stop it?
His legs have gone, he's got to get their hands up. It's survival instincts now, get him up.
Well, this is what he does, going right after the challenger.
He fenced it.
Chance to make history.
Does he know he's hurt him? Look at him. That back foot went. It completely shivered. Did you see that, Todd?
Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven. It looks like he might not be as hurt as we thought.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened. It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
That counter shot lands. And that's the right decision here. Veteran move to grab on, but as you know, you can't do it too often.
It tells me so much when a fight is holding on. It means they've been hurt, it means they're tired, or it means they don't know what to do.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Well, it's a smart move to clinch, but you can't do it. Let's talk about Crawford. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
And he scores with the counter. I'm going to get a little more loosey-goosey. Let's see how this one feels. Going to shake out the arms and legs and move around a little bit. Oh, what a punch! When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counterpuncher smart.
Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters. Whoa, and you saw the balance go. Oh, and just when you thought it couldn't get any worse, it's a knockdown.
Oh, he's down. Is he going to raise like the Undertaker?
So he's back up on his feet, but can he get back into this fight?
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong.
Looks like he's going to survive the round here, but just barely. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. They ring the bell, and here we go. Couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over it.
You can see he does not like being grabbed onto.
I don't know if it's a dancing competition or a fight.
Oh, what a punch. Throws the jab, it doesn't score. And at some point, the corner needs to think about stepping in here. Oh, and that changes everything. And down they go.
Is he out? Is he going to move? Is there a twitch?
Through the round, and I think he knows he's got a lot of work to do. At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down.
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here? What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into a fight again.
Hey, sometimes the best thing you can do is to grab your opponent.
Sometimes styles make fight, but this one, the styles just seem to be clashing.
Tried to score with that hook, but missed. Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been his round for sure. Talk about Crawford in that. And there's the bell to start the round. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
If you like defense, you're going to love this fighter. Excellent defense. They stay on the outside. They use their jab efficiently, and they don't take damage.
Do not give an outside fighter time to think. You've got to make the fighter panic. You've got to rush the fighter into doing things they don't normally do.
Hook misses. Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff. So much for boxing. This is a fight.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Unlike the heavier fighters, these fighters throw so many punches, it's hard to keep up. Swing and a miss with that hook. Looks like a little bit of a strategy change here, loosening up the technique. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Crawford. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
You don't see a lot of welterweights that can bring you one-punch KO power, but these two can.
Oh my goodness, so that little Yorkshire Terriers, they're never going to give up.
Unlucky to miss with that jab. That uppercut doesn't land. Smart move there to buy some time.
They need to be worried that the referee's not going to throw them out the ring and disqualify them both.
These two are the perfect dance partners.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
You know, with lightweights, these guys are going to be lightning quick.
The middleweights are the best you can ever come across. Obviously, the glamour weight is the heavyweight, but the middleweight is the size of the average man or woman. When you get in there and you're letting the shots go, you've got power, you've got speed, you've got pace. You can stand, you can dance, you can do everything. We can look back in history. You know the amazing fights at middleweight are ridiculous. That is what writes our history books.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. And he's being smothered here in the clinch and can't get his shots off.
Sometimes you got to go with the instinct. Hold on tight to the head. Whoa!
Let's talk about Crawford in that. They ring the bell, and here we go. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
That left hook missed. And once again, he gets clinched.
There's a tactic to clinching. When you clinch, you're taking someone out of their pace. You're making them feel uncomfortable. It's something they're not used to. But it's a fashion of clinch as well. You can be a dirty clincher. Pull them, pull the arm out the shoulder, lean on them, but do it on the blind side of the referee, so he doesn't know.
And is this the beginning of the end? A nightmare start to this fight.
Beautiful.
Why weren't they more cautious?
Bambi legs are kicking in. Look at those legs. The legs have gone.
And the referee will begin the count. 10 seconds to get up. I don't see any movement here. It looks like this one's going to be over.
The referee's counting, watching him close. Come on, make it. You can do it.
8. They're back on their feet right now, Johnny. Do they go toe for toe or do they play defense here?
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
Perfect counter shot. Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Crawford. They ring the bell, and here we go. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Through the hook, didn't land. What a nightmare scenario!
Oh, I heard that, never by saw it.
And Thunder Smith goes down.
What a shot. Was that a flash knockdown? Well, he should get up from that. He's fresh enough. He can get up from that. Does he want to?
7, 8, 9. Halfway through the round, and they're struggling a little bit. Apparently, it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
Oh, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up from the stool again? That was a shot.
You know, in this division, we're going to see a lot of combinations, a lot of counter punching.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those pointed areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim and go for speed.
They exchange punches. He was in big trouble. You knew this was coming. They're going to take a knee.
Best thing the fighter did. Otherwise, you know what? Pride's going to get you knocked out.
Let's talk about Crawford in that. And there's the bell to start the round. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff them.
Looks like they're going to try and be a little more elusive now. And that hook misses. And he'll try and muffle the offense there with another clinch.
Yeah, you got to clinch. What the idea is just to get your opponent to complain to the referee. Get him to complain about the condition. Get him to just feel uncomfortable. Keep doing unorthodox things. I don't mind that now and again, but don't make a habit of it.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe? Throws the jab but does not score.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Well, Johnny, I know it's still early on, but have you been surprised by anything you've seen?
This is what you're going to get. You're going to get speed, good footwork. You're going to get punches thrown from head to body. You're going to get a lot of toe-to-toe. When you got fighters at these weight division, they'll stand there. They don't need a ring. They need a phone box.
Nice counter shot. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. They got the... We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Perfect counter shot. He's going to go with more. They're in trouble.
He is absolutely gone. The referee's keeping a close eye on him.
Looks like they've shaken. Before they get knocked down, they choose to go down on their own and take a knee.
Absolutely gassed out. Didn't know what to do and hurt on top of that.
combination really could have done some damage. Nice defense. Those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
You've seen all the famous boxing movies, the training scenes, the gym work. That's what it all boils down to. Who's going to have more endurance?
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
That one will count. Good counter punch. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Crawford in that last round. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Right hand. Well, Johnny, we're a couple rounds in. What are you seeing so far?
A couple of big units there, so I'm expecting power. You're going to have excitement. You're going to have drama because when these guys slow down, that's when the punches are going to land.
Good counter punching. He's going to drop his arms down here. Not sure that's the wisest decision. Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Good punch. Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the fight? The corner's got to take a good look at their fighter.
Days, where should he look? What should he do? Should he run? Should he try and hold on?
Good job trying to back out of trouble.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. That will the referee. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. And there's the bell to start the round. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Drop the guard now. What do you think of that decision? Everyone getting tired of seeing these two fighters hold and clinch.
You've got to save that in the back because if you're ever hit and hurt, a clinch will save your life. You've got to hold on, clear your head, step up again, push them, hold them, lean them down.
And that was it. That was the big shot we were waiting for.
Does he know he's hurt him? Look at him. That back foot went. It completely shivered. Did you see that?
And they're down, trying to make it up before 10 as the referee continues the count.
I've seen many shots like that. A simple short shot. Put the fighter down.
8, 9, 10. So it's onward and upward after another knockout win here.
Oh, what a shot. What a shot. You see shots like that in the gym. At least for once, this is on TV. Thousands around the world saw that shot. They probably even heard it.